Ladies and gentlemen, we need to get a show sweet idea towards Parashat today, where we're ending Sefer Shemot. We're ending the book of Exodus, and we're ending a transaction, actually. We started with HaKadosh Baruch Hu meeting an individual, Moshe Rabbeinu, by a burning bush, one to meeting HaKadosh Baruch Hu at a burning bush, and we go through a whole transaction of Exodus from Egypt, Mitzrayim, and Ramat HaSinai, and building a Mishpah. The ultimate transaction is that the whole of Am Yisrael sees HaKadosh Baruch Hu day and night dwelling in the Mishpah. Not one person on the burning bush, an individual at a specific moment, but all Am Yisrael see HaKadosh Baruch Hu dwelling all the time, with the fire at night time and with the cloud at daytime. Wow, feeling like the Baruch presence. We're going to have the partial one. All the elements are in place, ready to put the different puzzle together, put the Mishnah together. And Moshe Rabbeinu sees everything was built exactly according to the directions. He's trying the Pasuk as follows: Vayal Moshe et kol hamalacha. Look, all anything that was made, all the different the components of the Mishkan, they did it exactly according to the right measurements with the right materials, exactly according to the instructions. Moshe gave them a blessing to all those who were involved building the Mishkan, with Aaron and Aliyah and all the teams. There must have been thousands of people involved in this, and in donations, and every people was at that had to do with the Mishpah. Give him the best. What is the best? It says Rashi, six words. With your will, Father HaKadosh Baruch Hu Almighty, that whatever you do, you should find HaKadosh Baruch Hu's dwelling within what you're doing. That's an amazing theory. Zolish, for ourselves, or whatever we do, whether we're building a family, whether we're building a school, whether we're building a shul, whether a business, you want to feel the presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. How I always feel that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us. That's an amazing, amazing feeling. They saw it, you don't feel it, they actually saw it. So the question is, what is the Mishkan really? Can HaKadosh Baruch Hu limit himself to one building? I mean, it's difficult to imagine it all. In fact, the Shlomo HaMelech, the greatest man of all, as far as intelligence, as far as knowledge, he writes in Melahim, where that Ha'olam Yisrael Elokim Ha'aretz V'Leah Shamayim V'Shemel Shamayim Lo Yichalkeluha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is beyond the Rizkar. He's beyond the Milky Way. He is beyond the whole cosmos. He's beyond the world. He's eternal. And so we imagine into one building. How is that conceptually possible? So Shlomo HaMelech gives the answer when he inaugurates, 480 years later, he inaugurates first temple, Beit Mikdash in Yerushalayim. So when at the inauguration he says, what is that? What is Beit Mikdash for? He does not mention sacrifices. But we expect sacrifices. No. Yeshua El Ha'imah ve'el Ha'tfilah. The main idea is that HaKadosh Baruch Hu can listen to our singing it, I will pray. The focal point, us, I think. He's beyond the cosmos. He's everywhere. The whole Alex, he's everywhere. For us to have a focal point. In fact, until now, all over the world, down towards Israel, and so we've done towards Yerushalayim. One of the names in Yerushalayim, Talpiot, says that I will tell Talpiot, tell her that all the mouths, We try and focus our body towards Yerushalayim when we don't, because we don't. It's through Yerushalayim that our singing and our prayers go up. And that is an incredible light. No, so like excessively people which means we are called Selim culture. We are creating an image of God. With only stations, we are creating not version of not the angels and not the animals and everything. Only when we as human beings are creating an image of God. What does it mean of the angel of God? Well, explanation is Tselem is from the word Tsel. Tsel means a shadow. And therefore, if the sun is shining on my hand, so we're shadow on my hand, and my hand moves right to left, so the shadow also moves with it, which means we can shadow HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We can imitate HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And in the things where the mitzvahs we do, we're imitating HaKadosh Baruch Hu as well. And in this imitation, he says something very interesting. HaKadosh Baruch Hu created a cosmos, and a black and green looking way, and embedded dream kind of proud about like human beings. So as far as we know currently, there are no human beings on any other planet, but which is one of them. He made a place for us human beings to dwell. So like he created the whole world and created one planet for human beings. So we build our buildings and our factories, and we build our whole world, and we set aside one building for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which is the Beit HaMikdash. In a similar, parallel way that he does for us, we do. This will celebrate you one step further. It's not only an issue of space, it's also an issue of time. Because, we have Shabbat, and we have Yamim Tovim. Your Shabbos and God, their Pesach, Shavuos, Sukkot. What is the main difference between them? The main difference is after every 6 days is Shabbos. It doesn't matter winter, summer, or the big difference is after every 6 days that's a Shabbos. Nothing to do with it. However, as far as Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot, we have some control. How come? Because we decide when is Rosh Chodesh, and we decide which is a leap year, and therefore we can move the dates. And according to these dates, we had Pesach, Shavuos, Sukkot, Rosh Hashanah, and Givur. So we have control of the Yom Tov. So he says something very beautiful. It says, like, we dwell in his world, in this planet. So we are creating Beit HaMikdash again. I think to dwell in our world, which is the Beit HaMikdash. As far as time was concerned, we, on Shabbos, we dwell in his world. We are his visitors for Shabbos. And he is our visitor to Yom Tov, because we decide what is Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot. It is John Baruch, bless you all. So the head, Shema, Shorah, Maaseh, whatever you do, you should feel presence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu blessing us all the time. Shabbat Shalom.